You know what time it is. Year review. Now, 2018 was a truly incredible year for gaming. God of War delivered an incredible story about a father and a son spreading the ashes of a beloved wife and mother, while at the same time delving into a new world of Midgard and beyond. No longer are you this mindless killing machine. You get to experience Kratos attempting to be the father he never had. You can see his character progression throughout the game. You get these wonderful humanizing moments that give Kratos an actual soul in this game. Along the way, the game gives you pieces of the strange Norse mythology around you. The gods in this new realm are intriguing and exciting. The game masterfully intertwines the very personal and human story of Kratos and his son with this otherworldly story of Norse gods and creatures. The game had these truly epic, explosive moments where the game makes you feel like you could rip a dragon in two.
Wow, we actually did it.
While at the same time, you have these really soft, fatherly moments with Kratos and his son.
Carrier.
The perfect blending of character development with the just absolutely incredible gameplay made God of War one of my favorite games ever. The sounds, characters, and story were perfect for each other and made for a game that I'm still raving about almost an entire year later. Similarly, Red Dead Redemption 2 was just a perfect prequel to the original Red Dead Redemption. While the game is not without its flaws, I thought the story it told was relatable and intriguing. It featured Arthur Morgan, a quick-mouthed outlaw, traveling with the protagonist of the first game, John Marston. He's a member of Dutch's gang, a band of misfits who come together to form this sort of dysfunctional family. And this dysfunctional family, they all interact, and it actually feels like you're in a bunch of different characters' lives every time you go back into camp. And it's really hard to describe that you're actually interacting with 13 different characters and not a bunch of just NPCs that say hello to you. While the game is bogged down by some slow missions, annoying fast travel mechanics, or lack thereof, I still thought it was an incredible game. I absolutely love playing this game from Chapter 2 onward. Everything in it was just fun. A massive open world story game making this kind of money is something that I think we should be celebrating, because I truly think that games where you've got a really epic story and it's fun to play are actually what really separates video games from some movies or some other medium of entertainment. I'm a story guy. I love experiencing stories, love watching stories. That's what I enjoy looking at and experiencing and playing through. With two colossal generation games coming out in the same year, it's really hard to find something that's negative to talk about in 2018. That is until Fallout 76 came out. Fallout 76 was a game that me and my friends were talking about over the summer, and we were so excited for it. I mean, to be able to run around in an apocalypse with a bunch of your friends and build stuff and shoot creepers. It just sounded incredible. Then we actually got the game, and it turned out to be nothing but a cash grab. It's ultimately become one of the biggest failures a massive studio known for great games has put out in my recent memory. It's buggy gameplay, complete lack of characters, pretty much lack of story because of that, and it's just glitchiness and it's microtransactions and the way they respond to the fans. It's really just become a book on how not to do a video game. I don't know how Bethesda thought this game was going to come together, what they thought when they were releasing this. I really don't. And this all leads me to the point I'm trying to make. Fallout 76 might have some pretty negative effects on Elder Scrolls 6, which that's a game I've been excited about and looking forward to since I completed the last story mission in Skyrim 7 years ago. I mean, Skyrim was me and my friends played that so much. That was something that everyone played. We all had stuff to talk about with Skyrim. One of my friends, he stayed up 38 hours playing that game and then didn't come to school because he was in a sleeping coma because he stayed up for 38 hours straight playing Skyrim. I mean, that was an incredible game. And with word of Bethesda trying to use the same tired creation engine that they made Skyrim on for Elder Scrolls 6, and now you've got word of investors wanting them to push the date up because Fallout 76 was such a flop. It really worries me about what they're going to do with Elder Scrolls 6. To have come out with Skyrim 8 years ago, and then this last year you put out what turned out to be basically the definition of a cash grab with Fallout 76, it really makes me sad what the state of Bethesda is in right now. I bought Skyrim Remastered last year and put almost 300 hours into it. Skyrim is still an incredible game today with a pretty awesome story, a really incredible environment, fighting dragons. I mean, it's hard to beat that. I really hope Bethesda can take a step back, realize they need to nail Elder Scrolls 6, and put in the work to make something truly amazing like Skyrim, God of War, Red Dead Redemption, and not put out another cash grab like 76 to please some investors. Now, I don't want to end this video on a negative note because 2018 really was an incredible year. While the state of Bethesda might be pretty sad, there's some new rising game studios that I'm really excited about. You had the new Spider-Man game released last year, and that game was awesome. It was so fun. It had a really interesting story, actually, and I can't wait for all the other Marvel characters they're going to turn into video games after Spider-Man, because they really nailed that one. That game was really good. I really hope they do an Iron Man game next. That game would be awesome. I also can't wait to see where God of War 2 or 5 or whatever they end up calling it takes Atreus and Kratos. There was a little teaser at the end of that game that made me really excited for a DLC, but it sounds like they're not doing that, which I think is a good thing. I think they can save it for the next game and give us another awesome game. I really think Rockstar is probably going to remaster Red Dead Redemption, which that'll be awesome too. And hey, 2019's also got some bangers coming out. You got Metro Exodus coming out. You got the new Soulsborne game, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And they might even release The Last of Us 2, but we'll see if that happens. It probably won't. So yeah, 2018 was truly, it was a six-finger combo for years. It was really the Caniac combo. You sub the coleslaw for an extra toast. It was a good year. It was the perfect 6 tendies for video game years. And that's it. I'll catch y'all in the next one.